YouTube, what's going on? This is AP's Finest, No Title Productions, and I'm back here finally for side B of part 9 of the collection series videos. Let's just jump right into it. Pick up where we left off with a row of Kith 997 collabs from Japan. We're going to do the non-native 997 Dunes first. These have all those wild materials, the pony hair, tongue, and heel with the ostrich leather in the middle over that, triple stacked N. The different types of suede, different, effects on the suede there with that kind of snakeskin look through the blue laces on them for that pop of contrast. I really like that medial side hit on the midsole, the blue there. So had to go with the blue laces. But one of the cooler Kith pairs, in my opinion. Also, here we go with another Kith Japan collab. These are the United Arrows Kith 997S in the black, pink, gray, purple, all over colorway. One of the better 997S uses of that kind of wedge heel look with the black there in contrast through the pink laces in there for the pop. But I really like those a lot. And then finishing it off, the Dune 997S from Kith and Nonnative to complement those. They didn't go crazy with the materials this time, so a little bit more muted in that sense, but the color blocking on these is really, really slick. And the way they stuck the accenting blue in the absorb there in the end cap is pretty dope. I love the suede 997 tab there on the upper, and that pair I threw the blue laces on for a look at what the hit of contrast does. I think it looks better with the blue laces personally, but black not bad either. So moving along, another kind of niche forgotten about collab from back in the day, 2013 I want to say. These are the Fingercroxx 580s. And yeah, just the details, those camo laces with the leather lace lock Dubray thingy there. And then I wish the light on my phone had gone on. If I turned the lights down, it would. But that outline on the N in green is a 3M. So they really jump. Sorry about that. Always fumbling at least one pair for these videos. So, but yeah, really, really cool. Underrated, kind of forgotten about 580. Speaking of long ago, the 576 FRA, or the France 576s. These are immaculate for their age. They are starting to show it a bit, but that leather there, that is tumbled, that will not wipe off. That blue suede has been around so long that it has started to actually fade. That's not just brushing effect, but then the kind of piece de resistance is the stitched in tricolor on the back. These are long ago. They're getting close to 20 years now, I want to say, upper teens. So yeah, definitely I'm really happy I have those. Shout out to my friend for tracking those down, man, honestly, from the thin mesh days, tongue tag days from the Made in England squads. Speaking of Made in England's, another amazing pair, the 577 Flimby Legends from New Balance and Hanan. 577s are slept on, in my opinion. I don't have as many as I used to. It was one of the first models that I was more in tune with when I started really collecting or buying New Balances a lot. Shifted away from Nike to New Balance, but those are definitely one of the all-timers for sure. And shout out to Hanon, one of the best shops, original shops for collabs and spreading the good word of New Balance back in the day. So, all right, moving on. We've got the blue pair from the Amoeba Music Piece Through Music 992s. I showed the yellow pair off, I think in one of the part 8 videos. But yeah, I love the black with the red laces, that pop. I always talk about the contrast there, but stuck that goofy little hang tag on there, the keychain or whatever. But yeah, these are just really slick, really cool pair. And I think 992s hold color blocking really well, if that makes sense. But these are the Darius Bazley 992s. Darius Bazley was a really talented high school basketball player a couple years ago who should have signed with my favorite college team, Syracuse, out of high school, but he decided to take a gap year and signed with New Balance as a an intern for 3 months. Then when he turned 18, got $1 million or something like that, and then ended up going pro, went in the G League for a bit, I want to say. Was drafted by Oklahoma City. I think that's where the color scheme comes from. And hasn't really panned out in the league so far, but, you know, dope to have your own kind of PE New Balance 992 before you turn 19. So, yeah, shout out to Darius Bazley. Hope your career takes off, man. Anyway, moving on. 997s, very just, kind of, if you know or if you've seen pair, the beige teals, you know, mimicking like the beach, basically, if I were to be asked. But yeah, just gorgeous. Really, really, really nice. From an era of 997s I've talked about, the silver, blue, white, and red box eras. Just gorgeous. Not too much else to be said about those because there's not a lot else going on with them. But these, another amazing 997, the, where are they? Redwing shoes, 997s. Just take a look or check out the materials on these guys. The leather on the, replacing the plastic parts up here, I think that's whatever that's called in their technical language. But then the leather tongue, upper on the toe box, and then the stitching on the heel to mimic their boots. I just love these. Really comfortable, gorgeous, awesome pair of 997s. All right, moving on. The steel blue 998s from Kith. Again, going in the, you know, the general archives with the V3s that I showed in the other part of the video, and then those 992s, which are most famous from the Kith steel blue range, but that contrasting steel blue on the inner medial side, yeah, just gorgeous. Leather tongues, stitched in, can't beat it, man. Speaking of awesome 998s, the Concrete Jungle 998s from J Crew. Yes, these have seen better days. That green is starting to fade from, you know, just general age, but you can't beat that color blocking, man. And the tongue and the end, those reflective hits across them. Again, just an awesome, awesome pair of 998s from that, again, that blue box era. And then another J Crew 998 classic, the Independence Days with the navy, cream, red uppers, the reflective hits on the upper that I can't get to pop right now, but they are there. And then the stitched in tongues, like I said, man. All these are 998s right now, and it's got to be top 2 or 3 favorite pair for me or model. These are the Explore by Sea pack, the Seafoam greens. I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, they're just, that's the stitched in aqua on the New Balance and the tongues, just gorgeous. And then again, quality materials, the subtlety of the color blocking. These are the Todd Snyder Dirty Martini 998s. These kind of go with the Sunset 998s, the Midnight Blues, that sort of level. They're all like 200 or 300 pair releases at the Todd Snyder NY stores, and just amazing, immaculate, gorgeous. Many adjectives as I can come up with. Another Todd Snyder classic, the Dark and Stormies, just so subtly done with the charcoal uppers, with all those all blacked out parts, and then the leather hits on the end and the upper toe boxes, just beautiful with the speckled midsoles. Age of Exploration pack Horween leather 998s. Those reflective parts jump on these guys, I'm telling you. I wish I could have the lighting in here to show that right now, but just gorgeous. I'm not a huge fan of leather New Balances or leather kicks in general, really, but these are it. These are it. These are gorgeous, and something you need a leather cleaning kit, really, to take care of. Honestly, that's like that quality of leather. All right, moving on to 2 GR 998s that are among the best of all time. These are the Desert Heat 998s. I just think that, speaking of immaculate color blocking, I just think these have to be up there in terms of GR 998s. You know, the less said, the better. I don't want to ruin them. Just gorgeous. And then these are absolutely one of my favorites. I guess they're like a steel. They are technically a steel blue, but if you want to see the XAB 998s with the orange suede tongue and the outline coloring with the navy through the midsole, I mean, gorgeous. All right, these are one of Concept's rarer and best drops, and this is the one that I hate not having the flash on the most for. But if you guys follow my socials, you'll see I've posted pictures of these with the flash on. These are the 998 GoldenEye or Mallard 998s from Concepts, and they are done up to sort of like those iridescent reflective tones. You can kind of see them there as I rotate them in the light a little bit through the tongue and the upper of the toe box, and then on the back of the heel. But these are one of the most sought after rare 998s around. One of the earlier Concepts drops that they did with the Nor'easter 998s that I showed a while back. And then to wrap it up, guys, just a subtle, chill, awesome pair from J Crew, the Midnight Moons. Those are just different depths of navy throughout the upper with white as a contrast, and it works. It works brilliantly. They look amazing. They work with so many different outfits and pants and jeans, all sorts of stuff. So thank you guys, as always. Show the whole thing like I did before. And just say, again, thank you for all the support. Thank you for following me on my socials if you do, and for all the comments and likes and just interactions, guys. Hopefully this year brings a more refined look for the channel. So thank you, and until next time, peace.